I gotta hurry. I gotta hurry. Uh, 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 okay. All right. I'm trying to get more fit. Yeah, I got my Fitbit. See? Yeah. So I was running and I was almost late. So here we go. Um, I am teaching on linear equations today. Yeah. And we're going to be going in IXL. And I need to get this going. So let's see. We'll get this shared here. And for this one, we're going to use my account. See, Maizie Dragon. Yep, that's me. And we're going to go into math, learning, then math. Yeah. And it'll be over in eighth grade. I think Karen showed you guys this, right? So we're going to go to eighth grade. And in the eighth grade section, when we get there, um, there's section Y. And there's a whole bunch of lessons in here. Yeah. Okay. So down in Y, see all those? Look at that. See all the stars? Aren't they pretty? Yeah, I like math. Okay, so we're going to go to the first one. Find the slope of a graph. This is easy. So on the slope of the graph, it's rise over run. Remember that? Yeah. And let's see. This graph is a little more complicated, but you can see it counts by tens along the y-axis and the x-axis. And we're going to write out what the assignment is. It's D7M. So there you are. Now, on this graph, see, we have to look at this and we have to pick 2 points on the graph. So we're going to call the points y sub 2. Well, I guess that's a coordinate. Okay. Here's the equation. This is how it goes. The slope is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1. That's how you read that. Minus or over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. And what the heck does that mean? What that means is that you need to find the rise by comparing the coordinates of 2 points. So here's 1 point. It's 90, 90. And here's another point. It's 70, 80. See? And the rise is going to be the difference between 80 and 90. Because that's how far the line goes up between those 2 points. Yep. So that's 10. Yep. And then down here, the run is going to be along the x-axis. And we can see that it's 20 between 70 and 90. Okay. But how does that translate from that really awful equation up there? Well, I'll show you. Okay, so the difference is 10. That's the rise. And the run is 20. Just like that. Yep. Okay. So if we were going to write it out, we would say 10 over 20. And that's the slope. That's all there is to it. But if you want to use the coordinates from those 2 points, remember the second point, the highest point there, is 90, 90. And there, I just did the run. And the bottom point is 70, 80. So for the run, it's 90 minus 70, which is 20, just like we counted. And the run, or I mean the rise, is going to be 90 minus 80, which is 10, just like we counted. Yeah. So it's like, the ultimate truth of math. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So 10 over 20 is the slope. And we're kind of happy about that everything is making sense. But, this is a big but, it's not reduced. Mm-hmm. So I would like you to reduce it, and we'll just take off the zeros. We're dividing by 10 when we take off the zeros. And it ends up being 1/2. And that makes us happy. Yeah. All right. We're all done with that. So we can go down and enter in 1/2 down here. Just 1/2. Mm-hmm. Super. Okay. Now, the next assignment, if we go back to math again, I'm going to erase this. Yep. And then we'll go back to math and get the next assignment down, which is y2, not y sub 2. Just y2. So hard to steer. Okay. Down here. Way down here. Go under math. Yeah. Like that. Okay. So we go down here and it says find the slope from 2 points, which is kind of what we just did, right? Mm-hmm. Except before it was looking at a graph and figuring out what the points were, and this time it's 2 points. No graph. Yeah, but you can do it. They gave us awful points though. Look at this, negative 55, 69. What? What is that? That's dumb. Y sub 2 minus y sub 1, like that. And then it'll be all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Yep. And that's a fancy way of saying rise over run. Yep. So here we go. Happy. Okay, we'll put the happy face away and we'll say because we don't like all those letters. I know. We'll keep the smile. All right. So I guess we have to decide which point is 1 and which is 2. So you can pick. You have an X and a Y and an X and a Y, and you can decide which one has the 2's and which one has the 1's. You can't do it wrong. Nope. It turns out the same either way. So don't worry. So here we have the 2's are up here and the 1's are up there. I'm looking at the numbers and I don't know. I think maybe I think I might want to switch those. Let's switch those. Yeah. We're going to switch those. Oops. Oh, I took apart the X. Oh dear. Oh dear. All right. There's X sub 1. And then we'll do this Y sub 1. And then X sub 2. And Y sub 2, move the little X there. There we go. All right. So you see that negative 55 is going to be X sub 1. And 69 is going to be Y sub 1. And then over, yeah. So we'll go ahead and fill these in. we can just fill these in. We have 69 and 54. That's going to get to the rise. We need to know the difference between those two. So y sub 2, the way we have it labeled, is 54. And y sub 1 is 69. And when we subtract 69 from 54, we get negative 15. So that's why I wrote that there. Yeah. Okay. And then we have negative 56, and we're subtracting negative 55. Remember, when you subtract, it's like adding when you're doing it with negative. So you subtract negative 55 and you get back up to negative 1. And look, we're almost done. I'm happy already. Yeah. Yeah. So negative 15 over 1 is going to be positive, because two negatives divided is positive. And then we don't even need this 1. So we'll move that bar out of there. Yeah. And then we'll get rid of the 1. And then it's just 15. And now we can be happy. Yay. Yeah. So that's the answer. So we'll put that in. That's how we do it. Yes, sir. Okay. So I think we're going to do another one here. Whoops. My happy face got crooked. Okay. All right. So we can see that we've got x sub 1 and y sub 1 and all that. Well, maybe we won't do another one. We're going to go to the third one. The third one isn't ZAC. The third one is, drumroll, I can't do a drum roll. Well, that's bouncy. Okay. So the third one is going to be this one with no star. It's kind of scary. Find a missing coordinate using slope. And it's R5P. Yeah. So we have the x sub 1 and the y sub 1 and the x sub 2 and the y sub 2, and we have it all labeled there. And when we fill it in, it's going to look a little different. Yeah. So let's underline these. There we go. 5, negative 7 is the first point, and 7C is the second point. And when we write it out, we're going to substitute those numbers in for x sub 1 and y sub 1 and x sub 2 and y sub 2 and da la 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 la. Oh, yeah. So we're going to substitute those. But I'm not very happy about it. Okay, here we go. So we put in, let's see. Oh, I better write down your lesson. R5P. Right there. Yep. Okay. Now we're going to do the substitution. So y sub 2 is going to be negative 7. Or no, y sub 2 is C. And we want to know, what the heck? What the heck is C? We don't like this. No. All right, we can do this. Okay. So the slope is going to be equal to the same thing as it was before. And I'm going to fill in these numbers. So y sub 2 is C, and y sub 1 is negative 7, and we have to subtract negative 7. I'll put it in parentheses. It's easier. Yeah. And then for x sub 2, we put down 7, another 7. Oh. And then for x sub 1, we put down a 5. Yep. And when we do the subtraction, it gets a little simpler, just a little bit. So I'm going to change this to a meh. Not so bad. Okay. So c plus 7, because we were subtracting a negative, over 7 minus 5 is 2. There. So are we happy yet? No. Don't have the answer. How the heck? How can we get the answer? Oh, well, we have the slope. We know it's 7. Another 7. Too many 7. So this is 7. And we have c plus 7 over 2 equals 7. Okay. I guess we could figure that out. All right. We'll move this down here so you can see better. Yep. So c plus 7 divided by 2 equals 7. There. Not done. Okay. So if we're going to solve it, we can multiply both sides by 2. Yeah. And that's better. Oh, wait a minute. We could do it like a ratio. Let's do that. Okay. So c plus 7 is c plus 7 times 1. Yep. And that's going to be equal to the other way. Yeah. That'll be equal to 7 times 2, which is 14. Because we had set up a ratio. So we cross multiply. Now we subtract 7 from both sides. And we end up with c equals 7. Of course it does. Lots of 7s on this one. Just let me sort this out here. And we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There. Oh, and this. And that. There. I like that. Yep. That's good. So let's make happy face. Where'd my happy go? Where'd my hat? Oh, there it is. There. Okay. C equals 7. So we're going to enter 7. Let's see what it says. Brilliant! That's us. We're brilliant. Okay. Let's do one more a little faster. So, first thing we're going to do is, I need my pencil. Where's my pencil? Okay. We're going to use this equation again. Yep. And we're going to say that 3 or negative, what the heck? This says slope. Slop. Stop. Ah. Slop. Slop. Slope. This says the slope is equal to what we've been saying before, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 and over x sub 1, and that's all we need. It's just the same thing, rise over run. So I'm going to say that, you can use either one for the first and second one. So I think I'm happy with this. think I'll keep it there. Yeah, I think so. I think, well, maybe. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let you do it. I will just talk through it here. So if we know that the difference between the 2 points, we just do the rise over the run again and solve for C just like before. Yeah. So I don't have to torture you anymore. If you didn't understand, watch the video again. Yeah. Now, the assignment are those those brief sections in the video. Yeah. And um, if you can't do it, if you absolutely can't do it, go work in essential ed. It's okay. Karen will count that too. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I did. And I was going to wear a little hat that I got, but I lost it already. Ah, okay. All right. Um, all right. I'm done. I'm going to go make the other video. See you guys later. Bye bye. Oh, I better clean up. Need to clean up. Let's see. I need this over here. Yeah, better get all the mess picked up. Yeah, and then I'll need some of the squarety stuff.